and welcome to Monday and a new week and a new weekly vlog and all that good stuff. Yeah, the lighting is not so great in my room, and with the front facing camera it's even worse. Today I woke up early. My alarm started going off at 7. I kind of got out of bed. It depends on how you define get out of bed. I was sitting up and awake by 7:30 because I had a killer headache. So I didn't turn any lights on, but I sat up, I took some headache medication, and I went and got the cool eye pack from my refrigerator and just kind of had that over my eyes until that had kind of warmed up to room temperature. And then I kind of stayed in bed for a little bit longer and played on my phone, just caught up on Instagram and stuff. My stomach wasn't feeling very good this morning either. I woke up with a headache and feeling slightly nauseous. And then by 8, I couldn't tell if I was nauseous or hungry, which happens to me sometimes, and it's the weirdest feeling. I went and got some food. I just had a cheese stick and just a piece of toast with a little bit of butter on it. I figured that wouldn't be so much to aggravate my stomach if I was sick, but it would be enough to make me not feel hungry anymore. And so that did kind of work. The nauseousness kind of went away, and eventually I started to feel hungry again. And so I then got up, got a proper breakfast, watched some YouTube, and then I took care of an email that needed to be done today, and I did the reading for the class that I have tomorrow night. And then I sat down to try to do some work. By noon, it was afternoon. It was about 1 that I started to really seriously work because I just wasn't feeling well at first. But by about 1, I was feeling normal-ish again. I went out to my desk, sat down, started working. I think, fingers crossed, I think I'm getting past this slump that I've been stuck in with my dissertation. I got the framework section. It's not completely fixed. There's still a few notes from my advisor, but I got it revised enough other than those couple sections. And what I have revised is what I feel like I need to start doing the analysis. So I did that for a couple hours. I was really focused. I got 1,400 words written. Some of that was revised, but some of that was also new words, considering I don't think I've written that much in the last 2 weeks combined. So feeling pretty good about that. And then I spent over 2 hours reading my students, finishing reading and replying to their introduction posts, and then reading through all of their first activity posts and doing a kind of group summary and response. With their activity posts, their weekly posts, they have to reply to whatever. I don't do individual responses because that takes so long. But I go through and I pull out bits that I think are interesting, kind of the same way I would in a face-to-face in-person class. So wrote another about 3,000 words between the 2 classes with those responses. I am exhausted. It's now 6:45, maybe a little bit less. I'm gonna go back out. I've made chili again because I can live off it for a week. I made a huge pot this time, bigger than last week, and I added in carrots and peas, so I'm really excited. It tastes really good. So I need to go grate up some cheese, and then Bachelor in Paradise starts in a few minutes. So I'm gonna watch that while I eat dinner, and then work is done for the day. I even managed to fit in a brief workout. I did my physical therapy exercises here at home. I didn't get to go to the gym because I just wasn't feeling good, but I've got physical therapy tomorrow, and then I'm going to try to do the gym sometime on Wednesday. Fingers crossed. I'm just hoping this week doesn't completely go off the rails like my weeks have in the past. I just need a good week. I just need a week, just 1 week, to go according to plan so that I don't feel like an absolute failure. Welcome to Tuesday. There are landscapers outside, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry. It is 1 o'clock. I've been to physical therapy. I managed to wake up at 7-ish again today, and I managed to go to sleep. I turned my lights out at 10, but it took me a little bit. But I think I was still asleep before 11, which was really good. So I've got class tonight. That is from, I think, 4:50 to 7:30. So I'm going to try to get a couple hours of work done on writing, try to keep up some of the progress that I made yesterday, and then I'm going to work I've got a late start, so I think I'm going to work until 3 and then get changed, throw some makeup on my face, clean up my ponytail, put some dry shampoo in my hair, and then dash down to campus. So I'm feeling okay at the moment. I'm not super tired, so I'm kind of waiting for something to happen. Kind of waiting for like a crash to occur or something, but hopefully I'll get through today. Tomorrow I don't have a whole lot of time set aside for writing, so I do want to try to at least get this one section done so that I know what I'm doing and I know how I'm doing it, and then tomorrow I can still maybe try to find time to do one of the other sections. Then I've got 2 more analysis sections and then the conclusion and the intro. So finishing it on Friday is technically possible. We'll see what happens. Welcome to Friday. I can't believe it's Friday already. But guess what? Yay! It's back. It's back. It's warm. I can tell it's been sitting on a truck all day. It's got a new screen. They've still got the protective covering on it. Just testing out the hinge. Let me open up. I had boxed up everything, all the accessories back in the original box so I wouldn't lose them all. Let me get all that out because it doesn't have a battery in it at the moment. My lens. Lens is on. Battery is in. Well, we've got a screen. I have to set everything up again. I accidentally left the memory card in there. Hopefully they didn't watch any of my vlog clips. Let's peel this off. You know, and as I'm thinking about it, I should have known something was starting to go wrong because the touch screen was not working. It wasn't wanting to connect to the Wi-Fi. There we go. We're back in business. Yay! The vlog camera works. Oh, I've missed that. I've missed that. I've missed... Hi! Hi! I've missed you guys from this angle. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm ridiculously excited, but this is a really, really good day. Okay, turn the iPhone off because I don't need the iPhone anymore. Hi! Oh, it's so much clearer in the screen than on the iPhone. This is, oh, and now I'm wishing I'd put on more makeup. Yeah, wow. Oh, I've missed this. It's been like, what, over a month? I do have to say Olympus was really quick. The whole repair procedure, I need to prop my arm up because this camera's heavier than the iPhone. I wasn't expecting this to get shipped back until next week, and that hopefully I would have it by the first week of September. So this definitely went faster than I was anticipating. The only reason it's taken so long from when I stopped using this camera to when I'm starting to use it again is because it took me a while to go through the process of being able to get everything filled out online and packed up and shipped. So there was probably about 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks that went by without me doing anything with getting the camera fixed. So that was my fault. But as far as Olympus went, they were pretty darn fast. They sent back a little service warranty with it, so I need to keep that. I'm assuming it's got a date on here. Yeah, completion date. So I think I've got 6 months. I need to double check all the settings on this. I think the lighting looks relatively okay. I think it's still set to auto. So, but yeah. Yay, we're back in business. We've got a proper vlogging camera once more. I need to reattach my wrist strap and all that stuff. I'm loving the screen. I'm so glad it's fixed. They apparently replaced the monitor front cover, holder battery cover, and monitor hinge. Checked and adjusted all functions, cleaned all, installed latest firmware. That sounds pretty good. It came back really well packaged. I think it was in the original box that I used, but the packaging inside was all different and they had much better packaging than, I mean, I sent it pretty well packed, but they sent it back really well packed, so that was good. As for today, Friday, today's been okay. Oh, it's been a week. It's been a weird week. Let's see, just the short version. I've been pretty productive this week. I've gotten a lot of work done on my dissertation. So as you can kind of see there, that's the little dots are 30-minute increments that I've worked, and then my word counts for each day. So I've done pretty well. But I met with one of my committee members on Wednesday, and she gave me a lot of really good feedback, and it's kind of changed the structure a bit, and it's changed my case studies, so what exactly I'm analyzing, which makes it a lot stronger, I think, and she thinks too. Now it's just getting my brain to make that shift and being able to work. So the chapter that I'm currently working on now, the first case study chapter, has now changed quite a bit. Nothing that I've written really has to be deleted. Some stuff is just getting moved to another chapter, others just needs to get shuffled within the chapter. So it hasn't done anything like that in that I have to delete stuff and start from scratch. But it's more just getting my brain to be thinking about the case study differently and how I'm doing the case study. It should make it easier. It's just making that adjustment. So I'm gonna work do some work on kind of helping with that adjustment and do some reorganizing of the content. And then I need to do a write-up and start the analysis of the second garment of the chapter. And then I think start going through some of my sources to start pulling out the quotes and the scholarship that applies to what I'm talking about, if that makes any sense. So writing a dissertation is hard, folks. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Yesterday I spent waiting around all day for the camera to be delivered. There was a delay, it got rescheduled to today, so I just kind of stayed home and worked yesterday and got a good amount of work done. Also had some teaching work to do, which, yay. That's going well. It's just very time consuming, but my students are pretty good so far, so that's great. Today I have just been really taking it easy in the morning. I had trouble waking up. I think I got up finally around 8, which is still like 2 hours earlier than normal. I've been managing to stick to going to bed at around between 10 and 11 and getting up between 7 and 8. And so that's been a huge adjustment. So this morning I got up, had breakfast, all that good stuff, and then was just watching some Netflix. And then I accidentally fell asleep for like an hour. That wasn't great. But it's 2 o'clock now, so it's not super late. I think I'm gonna sit down and try to do some work, and then at 6 I'm meeting a friend for dinner. So that'll be nice because I haven't seen her in at least a month or so. It's been a while. We're doing better than before. I mean, it hasn't been 6 months, but yeah, I think it was back during the summer. It might have even been before summer school, so definitely due for a catch-up. That is the plan, and I'm loving that I have my camera back. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and get back to work, and I'm just so happy I have my camera back. I've missed it so much.